Salutation, darlings. Azor Wing here, bringing you Genshin Impact. Last time, last time we were just helping out some Melizanes. This time, we are finally getting to that quest, a gift from the sea spirits. A night will arrive when evil loses its hold and justice returns to the kind-hearted. On that night, the blossoms will quietly unfurl. Those who have stood firm may finally rest as they accept small tokens of gratitude from the little creatures around them. Take a walk by the water's edge. By the gentle shores of Fontaine, you and Paimon meet a Melazane who needs your help. Oh, we've been helping Melizanes for a while now. No reason to stop. Also, that one quest, that super long quest. Super long quest? No, that wasn't a super long quest. Oh gosh. But that one quest where, like, is this the very friendly creature that, like, considers the Melazines their children? You know, with the one painter Melazine. That quest line. Is this that creature? Because, like, it is in, like, the right area. Like, this being its head and, like, because there's, like, a heart. Gosh. Somewhere around here. A very warm place. Yeah. There's, like, a heart. That would totally be, like, its throat. A very lonely place. And its heart being here, with all of this being, like, its insides. You could see that. Like, some very long... This is a very large creature. Yeah, you know, I don't even think that's speculation. I think that this just is that creature's skull. Or the one where it was like, ah yes, I was playing and having fun, but I learned that my play is very scary to smaller creatures. Yeah, this thing playing around would be creating, like, oh gosh. Yeah, no, I totally understand why people would be terrified of this thing, no matter how unaggressive it would technically be. Massive. This is its eye. Eyes are tiny in relative to, like, the rest of it. Oh gosh. Right, and here's, like, some ribs. So it'd be like some giant serpent. Gosh. Yeah. Oh. Shark. Sounds creative to me. I picked a dark blue. It's for a scarf, of course, you can decide for yourself. They were not the Melazine that needed help.
Look over there! It's a Melazine!
So it is. Check the game a while.
Hey there, Melazine friend! Need any help? Oh, Traveler, Paimon! It's you! Long time no see.
Puka, nice to see you again too.
Right in one! You know me too well.
Nice, looking for neurons.
Everyone in Marcy is preparing a surprise gift for Monsieur Neuvillette. We're working together to make him a new outfit. I was about to go find some gems and shells to decorate it with.
Oh wow, a surprise present.
Wow! A surprise present! Is it really okay for you to tell us like that, though? Oh no! Sorry, it's my first time doing something like this, so it just slipped out.
Right, it's a surprise.
I'm not sure why, but seeing everyone working towards the same goal like this, my heart just won't stop racing. Paimon totally totally gets it. The mood's just so infectious that you get swept up in the hype and you just can't stop, won't stop, right?
It's like it's like forming. These are two. I feel like these are two very different things. It's like forming a band.
Yeah, it is! We may be playing different instruments, but we're playing in harmony, making the same music.
Mm-hmm.
So, why'd everyone suddenly decide to give him a gift? Oh, that! Monsieur Novelette is always sending gifts to everyone in Maroussi Village. So, after discussing it, we decided to make something for him ourselves. Flo handled the blueprints, and then we all picked out the materials and sewed it together. And Saran was in charge of emergency precautions to prevent things from getting totally out of control.
Oh, a group of excited Melusines do seem like the type to just go fully ham and overboard with something. Oh, that would be so precious.
Emergency precautions? Things getting out of control? Paimon knows that making clothes with Melusine hands is hard, but how bad could it possibly get? That depends on your definition of bad. Does it count if we ask my mare to make a huge painting and then turn the canvas into pajamas?
Yes, this is the exact kind of energy.
Oh, wow! How about that?
I think Nivelette would love it.
Me too! But like Saran said, it's better if we make a respectable outfit that he can proudly wear when he's out and about.
But pajamas are for home. So making crazy outlandish pajamas that he can wear just as himself would be best fine.
Lome's got tons of experience, so we had her get a whole bundle of fashion magazines and asked Sijuin what respectable meant. Before we finally settled on solemn relaxation as the theme. Solemn relaxation. Paimon can't help but picture Nervalette swimming around with a serious look when she hears that.
Speaking of which, you still got shells on you, yes?
Huh? Oh, right! Shells! I was so busy talking with you, I almost forgot my job. Sorry, I've gotta go. I can't hold everyone else up because I was enjoying myself too much. I need to find some shiny shells and rocks pronto and grind them up into shiny powder. I'm not sure if I have enough Tudalco for the dye either.
In that case, I think it's time for our line.
Leave it to us!
We'll leave it to us.
When it comes to finding stuff, we're the best in the biz. As much as you need, on time, guaranteed. Really? You will? Thank you so much. Then, could you please help me find some of the shiniest, brightest barrel conches? I remember there's a bunch in the waters around here. 2 or 3 should be enough. Even 20 or 30 would be a piece of cake. Oh, that's way too many. I'll focus on finding gems over here. Good luck to us. See you soon.
See you soon. Rude little bastard.
Thanks so much for your help, and stay safe.
Of course. You know what? Maybe better not to run around as Nivelette. Oh. Left by the roadside. Soaking wet, as though it has been taken, as though it had just been taken out of the water. It's like I do forget its name.
Surprise!
4.
Hopta! Whoa! Any shell that shiny even on... Nice! Shell secured! Not a single hiccup! Ah!
Hmm.
Ah! What was that? Poca might really be in trouble! Let's go back and check on her!
Aw.
Poca! Are you okay? I never imagined I'd dig up an armored crab digging for gems.
Armored crab? Isn't that a bishop?
It's fine. Fine. I'm not hurt. Sorry for making you worry. Good thing this bishop showed up. Gobbled that nasty crab right up. Huh? Bishops eat giant crabs?
That's what you're focused on?
Maybe they don't actually like crab that much. It doesn't look too thrilled.
That's what you're focused on?
Oh, right! We should be focusing on why is there a bishop here? No clue! Never seen one around these parts before. Monsieur Novelette warned us that while some bishops are super friendly, others can be really dangerous, so we shouldn't get too close. Whew. Seems I'm pretty lucky running into such a cute bishop like this.
Cute bishop? What?
Then be sure to give it a proper thank you the next time you run into it, okay? Yeah, for sure. And I'll treat it to something tasty, too. Only thing is that I'm not sure what it likes. Definitely not giant crabs, though.
Gladia.
Tidalga? Wouldn't have thought such a big bishop would like something... Whoa! Tidalga! When'd that get there? Huh? So, this pile of Tidalga isn't yours? Nope. Haven't even had a chance to dive in yet. Did some kind soul overhear us and leave it here?
Perhaps some nice fairy.
Looks like I really am super lucky today. Can't believe that fashion magazine horoscope was actually accurate. Then may the stars watch over us, that our gift may arrive safe and sound.
It will, certainly.
Oh yeah, here! These are the barrel conches we gathered. Are these enough? Plenty! Whoa, so sparkly. I can barely open my eyes.
I had to wear shades the whole time I was looking.
Really? Then I'm buying a pair too. Should help with gem hunting. Don't buy her nonsense. Not a word of it's true. Well then, with my gems, your barrel conches, and the nice fairy's Tidalga, my mission here is complete.
Tidalga.
If everything goes this well, the clothes should be ready in a couple days. Hey, when we deliver the clothes to the Palais Marmonia, will you two come see what we made?
Of course.
Let's meet up at the Palais Marmonia then. A whole bunch of us Melazines will be there. Sounds great! We'll be looking forward to hearing from you.
We don't have much other... We don't really have much to do. One day gone. Now we wait till the afternoon.
There's no way we'll be able to see the stars tonight in this weather. Unless I try making the stars appear anyway. And voila!
Um. Questioning questioning Melusine and answering machine. Interesting. We're going focus mode. Would be nice if like heads up, or if it just. You know, to be fair, I didn't even notice that I could put it in focus mode, so that's my own bad. But hey, I put it in focus mode now, so all should be fine and dandy. I remember what quest I was thinking of. Last time, I was thinking there's this one quest that I want to do, but for the life of me, I could not remember it. It's something Fontaine location related. If we have time, we'll do it. We'll do it today. Otherwise, we continue onward. A bunch of little nothings.
Wow! It's been a long time since Paimon's seen the Palimormonia this busy. Puka wasn't kidding. There are a ton of Melusines.
There's like 5.
Huh? Something's off, though. Everyone feels kinda... tense?
Excuse me, miss?
Mr. Gestionnaire, do you enjoy your work here in the Palimormonia?
Are you asking me? Well, about that, I can't really say that I'm happy, or particularly unhappy. Though I've been here for some time now, I still feel as though I only just started.
Got it. So, put another way, work at the Palimormonia is so exciting that it feels as though you're always filled with energy. Like you're in your prime, correct?
Exciting? Oh, no. I'm more anxious, really.
An exciting anxiety? Is being a gestionnaire really that nerve-wracking? And sure, I thought only the Marechaussee Phantom was like that.
Oh, no. It mustn't be exciting. If anything on the job excites your nerves, that means the process has already gone terribly wrong.
Oh, is that so? Sadil never mentioned anything like that.
Sadil? Oh, you mean Officer Sadil of the Marechaussee Phantom? Wait, are you her colleague?
Of course not. If you're talking ability, I definitely would have passed the exam first.
Grana, now's not the time to get competitive. Look at the poor man. He's so nervous he's sweating bullets.
Really? I thought that if someone looks really nervous during an interview, that means you're asking the right questions.
Flo's voice is the ones that's throwing me the most off.
Excuse me, Mr. Gestionnaire. Are there any troubles in your work life that you find difficult to discuss?
Pardon me, but interview? Am I being interviewed right now?
Well, yeah.
Oh, no. According to regulation, gestionnaires are strictly forbidden from giving private interviews, especially to parties of unknown provenance. Excuse me, Miss Melusine, but might I inquire your full name and the newspaper at which you're currently employed?
Special Reporter Lome for the Buoyant Otter Gazette.
You obviously just made that up. Lome, what
happened to truth in reporting.
Does the Court of Fontaine really have a newspaper like that? I need to go check the files.
My good sir, are you feeling all right? You certainly look as though your nerves have been excited right now.
Right! The process! Sorry, good ladies. Could you please wait here for a moment? I need to go find a colleague from the publishing office.
Oh, we were just going to ask him how to get to Monsieur Nevelette's office, yet somehow it turned into a practice interview for Lome.
Mr. Eon, there you are. The tea Miss Cornelia so kindly made for us is nearly cold. Just what have you... Oh my word, what happened here? Why are there so many Melazines?
Mr. Royalte, please give me a hand. I can't possibly take care of all these Melazines myself, much less give an interview while I'm at it.
Interview? I never saw any such thing on the schedule. Which newspaper?
The Buoyant Otter Gazette.
Oh, really? Yet what you're holding certainly doesn't look like an otter.
Of course not. This happens to be the one we're looking for this time.
This blue creature can't be me, can it? Looks nothing like me.
Hey! Watch what you're calling a blue creature! This is none other than the eminent Monsieur Neverlet!
I see. Mr. Eon, please refrain from undue alarm. I understand that your heavy workload and lack of sleep might have left you rather tightly wound, but you must remain calm. As you well know, the world looks profoundly different through Melazine eyes. Thus, it is entirely possible that to them, the Eudex appears, well, like that.
Pretty much. Monsieur Neverlet actually looks a bit different to every Melazine. So we split the difference.
Ah, you split the difference. I see, a most judicious approach. In that case, might I inquire what matter you wish to see Monsieur Neverlet about?
We're here to give him a gift. Gun salute! 21 gun salute from Monsieur Neverlet. Whew, that was a close call. We almost told someone else about the secret gift again.
A gun salute? Inside the Palais Mermonia? Inside the Eudex's office?
Mr. Royalte, please calm down. You're also becoming unduly alarmed.
Can you see something? Paimon's getting scared.
Sorry, I'm naturally the silent type.
Please don't make Paimon beg. Stop rubbernecking.
It feels like I'm watching a play unfold real time.
It's not that Paimon can't sympathize, but it looks like Royalty's really about to call the guards. And if he really calls Neverlet over, then the surprise they worked so hard to prepare will be for nothing. And things will get way more awkward.
You've convinced me.
What do you mean, this? Do what exactly?
Hi, Puka, everyone. So great to see you all here.
Traveler! Paimon!
Huh?
Mr. Royalte?
Pardon me, but are you with them?
We are. We agreed to visit New. We agreed to visit a certain. We agreed to visit Neverlet together.
Everything should be in order then. Monsieur Neverlet is currently in his office and should not be receiving any other guests at this time. You may proceed.
What? We don't need to confirm their identities and so on?
There's no need. Would you look at that? Mr. Eon keeps his nose so firmly to the grindstone that he seldom has a chance to look up and register all the Palais Mermonia's esteemed visitors.
It's fine. We're the ones imposing.
You're too gracious. We shan't delay you or your Melazine friends any longer, save for one minor thing.
Eh? What's that?
While inside the Palais Mermonia, particularly in the offices, please ensure that any items you're holding remain below head level. Otherwise, our most enthusiastic colleagues will doubtlessly assume you have a special request that you plan to seek assistance with.
Got it. We were only holding it because everyone was scared of getting lost in the Court of Fontaine. But now that we've reached our destination, Puka, if you would?
Sure, Flo. Putting Oh, so that's what it was for. It's fine. With the two of us here, there's no way you're getting lost. Come on, Nervalette's office is right over there.
Mr. Royalty.
He's so terrified.
No need for the long face. That's the Traveler, a good friend of the Udex. No trouble will come of it. And even if something does happen, it will have had nothing to do with you or me. We were both drinking Miss Cornelia's tea.
Oh, I love this guy. He's like, ah yes, and if anything happened, we were never here. Oh, they're precious. I love them. Little ones. Oh.
Okay then, please lead the way to Monsieur Nervalette's office.
Follow me and stay close to the group. No wandering, thank you. Oh, the Melusines are precious. The most precious things I've ever seen. Please load slightly faster, game.
Where could Realte and Eon possibly have gone off to? Huh? What are all these Melusines doing here?
Is today Melusine Family Visitation Day?
Not quite.
Quite the hubbub. Almost as busy as the end of quarter reimbursement period.
Sadine!
Hey everyone, come on in. Monsieur Novilette's just inside.
Oh, we don't want to lose anyone. I'm keeping an eye on them. Oh, we love the Melusines.
I thought it might be you. I had heard Melusine voices and went to the window for a look, only to find the angle was wrong and I couldn't see a thing. I trust you encountered no difficulties on your way?
No, not at all. Well, not exactly.
You briefly filled Neuvillette in on what happened.
I see. Lome, you were indeed the first at fault here. You must secure the consent of others before making requests, and mustn't impede their duties or daily lives. Extra caution should be exercised with matters such as interviews.
I see. I'm sorry.
And the Buoyant Otter Gazette and the Buoyant Otter Gazette definitely needs rebranding.
The what Gazette?
It's nothing. I'll go find them both and apologize right now.
Hey, remember to greet them politely first, even when you're apologizing.
Yes, that should suffice. Lecturing has never been my strong suit. Now, back to the matter at hand. How might I help you all today?
It's probably best if the Melusines tell you themselves. Oh, zounds. We were all so busy making a gift, we never stopped to plan how to actually give it to Monsieur Neuvillette so it feels like a surprise. It'd be perfect if we could actually give a gun salute right about now. Kaboom, boom! It'd be totally... Wait, no! No gun salutes allowed in offices, right? If only Lome was here. She's so carefree. Lome, come on. It's our hour of need. I'm back! Those two gentlemen are both great people. They not only didn't scold me, but they even served me tea, too. Huh? Why haven't you given him the clothes yet? I already finished 2 whole cups. She just said it like it was nothing.
Clothes?
That's,
You've come this far. Just give it to him.
Yeah, you're right.
Limousines practically fall over themselves as they cheerfully clamor to explain the surprise gift and how it all came about. Yet, for unknown reason, both givers and recipients remain a touch awkward.
My thanks. You must have gone through quite a bit of trouble to make this. Was that too curt? Might it seem cold? Is just a smile enough? They clearly invested great effort into this surprise for me, and I am truly delighted. My reaction ought to match that level of happiness. How would human parents express their joy when they receive a gift their children painstakingly prepared? If only Siegeween was here. She understands many techniques for human interaction and would understand this matter far better.
It was no trouble at all, really.
Yeah, that's right. With everyone pitching in, we finished in no time flat. The Traveler and Paimon helped too, you know.
It was a breeze. When it comes to finding stuff, there's none better.
Perhaps I should consider this from another perspective. Seeing others use gifts I've given them gives me a feeling of contentment. Thus, it can be inferred that the reverse is also true. Might I ask you all to wait for a moment? I'd like to try it on.
Of course you can! Oh, is it happening? Even the Traveler and Paimon haven't seen the finished product yet. Finally, we get to witness Melusine handiwork.
Right? I'm sure it'll be a great outfit. How would they have gotten his measurements? Very, very nice.
Well,
A perfect fit.
splendid. Both the Melusines and I are delighted to hear that.
Oh, it looks gorgeous. Plus, now Paimon gets what solemn relaxation is.
Ah, indeed. It is aptly suited for non-official occasions. Moreover, if I'm not mistaken, this outfit seems to have a certain exotic feel.
Keen eye. That's our Monsieur Novelette.
We heard Siegeween mention you'd gone to Chenyu Vale in Liyue and really enjoyed yourself there. So, we thought that if we could make an outfit that matches their local styles, you could wear it on future vacations there.
Ah.
That was very thoughtful of you.
He does look very dapper.
They really went out of their way for me. To do their gift justice, I must find time to return there, bring back some more gifts. But what should I buy? I suppose I shall decide once I get there. I can ask the locals for recommendations.
It was mostly Flo. After all, she made the design and tailored it all by herself.
Yeah! Flo's gonna be a super duper amazing fashion designer one day. She'll be famous all over Fontaine.
Well, with Monsieur Neuvillette as an example, oh, people will be clamoring over themselves.
Hey, that's going a bit overboard. It's not like it was all me. For example, if Puka hadn't risked her neck to get the ingredients for the dyes.
We can skip that part. Monsieur Neuvillette might worry.
What happened?
It's really nothing. Okay, fine. Here goes.
Folds immediately. She tells the story of how you collected gems and shells, including
A
the
bishop that likes Tidalga. I see.
Dolgan. Is that what they're called?
I understand.
Hmm.
You are truly fortunate the traveler was there to help.
Uh.
But next time you go out, it might be safer not to go alone.
Okay, I understand.
Also, listening to your story, it seems you were aided by a bishop?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd love to see it again. Give it a big thank you. Hey, you guys think that maybe it was the one who left the Tidalga?
Maybe.
I'm a bit concerned about her well-being lately. As I don't have any pressing duties, perhaps.
Oh, we've stayed too long, haven't we?
We really should get going while it's still early.
Excellent. In that case, allow me to accompany you.
Huh? Really? Oh, if we go now, we can make it back in time to treat you and the traveler to dinner.
Oh.
Alright! Blubber profiterole, poisson seafood soup, poisson champ pie.
Croissant pie.
Not enjoying the Melusines, have you?
And why not? Come, let's go together.
Hello, Sidini. Hello there. Your last piece here. Back. Some of the rooms here are restricted access. Don't get any interviews now. Aw. Is this that one guy? I think it is.
These newcomers.
That's just standard procedure.
Oh yeah, that's him. Well, if we have time, maybe we'll come see what he needs help with. The question is, how long do I want this? What do I have to do for it? Oh gosh. It's like enough. Can I weasel away a few more hours? A few more hours. Can I weasel away more than just like an hour or so? I suppose.
I'm telling you, I saw it in a magazine before. You sure? You're not making it up, are you?
Come on out now. It's me.
Nouvelle! Passive! Passive! Whoa, it's Passive! So, you know the roulette?
Passive? This is how you address her then?
Wait, does this mean the legendary Nouvelle is none other than...
That's what she meant? Oh, and to think that it used to keep Paimon up at night, tossing and turning. Even lost sleep over it.
Oh my gosh.
Hello? Melusine! Capel!
Puka, allow me to introduce you. This here is the nice bishop lady who helped you before.
Whoa! Bishops can turn into Melusines? That's so cool! Now we can hold hands.
Aw.
Thank you for saving me. How about I treat you to a nice meal? Tidalga? Hmm? Yeah! Tidalga! 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 Tidalga!
Oh, she's so precious. I love
I take
them
it you
all.
really like Tidalga?
Wait, that means you gave us your favorite food. Wow! Thank you so much!
Thank you, Passive.
Passive! Nouvelle Capel!
If that's the case, why not picnic here with us?
I'll handle the food. I caused everyone so much trouble back at the Palais Marmonia. It's the least I can do.
Hmm.
Then I'll prep some Tidalga for Passive.
What a group. Everyone works hard to prepare the delicious meal before enjoying it together. And though Passive basically ate nothing but tigalga and polished off every last bite, her delight was plain for all to see.
Tidalga much. Passive. Sleepy. Huh? What? Passive water. Go back. Sleepy.
She must have had too much Tidalga and wishes to return to the water to sleep.
So bishops can get food comas too, just like Paimon.
Hey, like you're any different. Passive leave.
Wait! Hold on a second!
Huh?
I don't know where she lives, or when we'll see each other again. If only I could give her something to remember me by. Oh, I know! Here, for you!
Ah! Nouvelle Passive! Nouvelle good thing! Amazing! She recognized it right away!
New valet, good thing.
That is most certainly a very good thing. The board, I mean.
Melusine! Passive! Melusine! Good thing! Nouvelle! Good thing! Paimon! Good thing! Traveler! Good thing!
Oh, I love her. Passive turns us into a bishop and leaves with the boards clean.
Still the same old Passive, huh? Gone in a flash.
Passive disappeared.
No need to worry. She already considers Fontaine her new home. We'll see her again. Learning to share is part of the process of joining the group. 'Twould seem I'm not the only one she's learned a lot from.
A lot of people, all people need to learn from one another.
A most astute observation. I too have learned much from humanity. And now that I think about it, this learning process actually began a long, long time ago.
Monsieur Nervalette, are you thinking about the past?
Yes. It was after I was born, but before I had joined the court of Fontaine. Though I do not know why I was born with human form, this fact forced me to learn about the way humans live. At that time, I was constantly perplexed by all kinds of questions, such as how human language could record history, how they produced things and traded. And why they insisted on using the flesh and blood of a god as a medium of exchange. Could not pebbles and seashells serve the same purpose?
Maybe because rocks and shells break easily.
And gods do not?
They probably do.
A question worth considering with no conclusive answer.
Indeed. Fortunately, we have ample time. Perhaps in the future, we will witness the world transform once more.
Perhaps that change is already underway.
Very true. Time flows where our gaze does not linger, showing the way to those who are lost. Rather than dwelling on such things, it is far better to live in the now.
Hold on a second. I got a message. The jokies. Hold on, headphones on. All right, headphones on.
On that note, I believe it is high time I began planning my next vacation.
Oh. Huh.
Monsieur Novelette, can I ask a question?
Of course you may.
I've heard that Liyue has fire wrapped in paper. Lights that can grant any wish. Is that true?
Firework and paper lanterns.
Fire wrapped in paper? Wouldn't it break? And isn't that dangerous?
Yeah, that's right. If your wish is to burn the whole house down, then it might come true.
Whoa, Puka. Where'd you learn to joke like that?
I wasn't joking.
Well, there is something like that. They're called Shao lanterns. They aren't dangerous if properly handled, but they do not actually have the power to grant wishes. I'm sorry.
You don't need to apologize.
Simply listening to me describe them would be quite dull. How about I bring some back for you once I visit Liyue?
That'd be amazing! And it'd be even better if you can take some more pictures this time!
Consider it done.
New gameplay mode or function? Huh. Gato. Oreo. Oreo. Yeah. No, Leave alone. You little bugaboo. Oreo. No. Hey. Well, I have time. And I don't see any reason not to, so let's continue questing. Hola, chiquita!
Thank you for... Add Astro...
And there she goes. Add extra applesauce. Add extra applesauce. Oh my gosh. This is one cinnamon applesauce. Like cinnamon applesauce I had. That was so good. Gato, not right now. Shh. You just lay down. Hey. Oreo is precious, but he is so freaking clingy.
Step on up!
Up. Back into the ballet. Pneumonia. Yeah. Also, while we're here, I was planning on it. What's more recommended then? What's we currently have? Very curious about his hair. He has his hair pulled back into one thing with like these two wings sticking out. Very weird, but very entertaining. More of just long ponytail energy. What's the ages? It goes from one little feather clip on his hair to this thing. A lot more simpler, but it's better.
It would be remiss not to return the sincerity of the Melizine's thoughtful gesture. I shall procure suitable gifts as thanks.
Let's see if we can get lucky, because I am currently missing one in Effa. Oof. Doubly unlucky.
An easy, carefree outing once in a while. Nothing wrong with that.
A surprise gift for Nivelle. The delight comes not just from the gift itself, but from every little hand that helped make it. As rivers merge into the boundless sea, so too shall dewdrops congregate to create a shimmering, iridescent miracle. Oh gosh. Let's see.
He is right.
Also, sir, do you wear any jacket like a normal person? Or who knows? Maybe it doesn't quite fit right. So it's just like, this is the best that can be done.
The deployment of guards at all times.
Anywho, we continue our questing. Audio. Off my desk. Gato. Jesus cat. That's why I don't want him on my desk. Hey, chickadee. Chickadee, can you make sure to walk? Okay, trusting you.
I see the value in my own work, but I also see the meaning in all the endeavors of the people of Fontaine. I believe I will continue to take pride in fulfilling my duties.
Why he's doing here? I told you you're not supposed to go in here. Okay,
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine. Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
you already ate, or? Okay, then I won't cook for you. I'll just cook for myself. All right, and I'm back. What quest even is this? It's not that one with that guy. The questioning Melusine and the answering machine, Act 2. Morning, morning. Good morning. Morning. Hey, Delicate. How come there's no desk in here? There just isn't. We don't need desks for our work anyway, and this bench is awesome. Look, it has comfy cushions. Sit down, quick. Come and try the delicious breakfast I made for you. Oh, thanks, Delicate. But what's this? It smells a little odd. It's my special penchant pie. It's even tastier than the usual recipe. It does smell odd, but that's why it's special. Liked Paimon's interest. What about you, Zorwin? Carve, what do you think? An analysis of the composition indicates eating this could be a difficult trial. Awesome, we're real tough cookies. Then let's dig in! You and Paimon wolf down a half portion of the odd-smelling pie. Half an hour later, you both come back from outside, clutching your bellies. Ooh. Where did you disappear to? If you're still hungry, there's more I made. Lots. Thanks, Toshkard. There's no need of. Paimon just went for a quick rest, and there's still some pie left. Throwing one we box up for later. Your expressions, wasn't it tasty? I thought it did a good job. Perhaps you're tough enough. Paimon knows why they call it penchant pie now. The poison. Why they call it poisoned pie now. The poisoner in Paimon's guts chanting, "We want to swim back out." Huh? Oh, that sounds absolutely awful. I'm so sorry. Oh, don't worry about it. It's better already. Anyway, the problem is Paimon's preferences, not your cooking. Back to business. If you throw up after eating something, the problem is their cooking. Jesus Christ. Back to business. Did you get any info about the knife? Wait, Paimon forgot what we're supposed to bring on now. I don't remember what they're supposed to... But, oh. Right, this actually is the exact quest that I was wanting to do. The one with the missing little bird that we've never seen because it was missing when we got here. So we still need to get 2 testimonies and find 2 pieces of evidence. They don't have this. Okay, so about that, we did find something that might be useful. This is a knife from the conference. People said Rocher owes the money. Yep, but they masquerade as a legitimate business, claiming their tableware is favored by Fontaine's upper class and can be sold for hefty sums. People like Rocher often fall for it. They pay a fee to join and get a pile of lousy tableware in return, and they try to sell it for enough to make back their initial investment and then some. Pyramid scheme. The tableware itself is unsellable junk, so the victims have no choice but to find other fools to pass the baton to. Here they call it expanding their downline network. Sounds pretty familiar. Humans are creatures full of lies. It seems like Rocher didn't expand his downline network. In terms of ethical human relations, Mr. Rocher's morals exceed the level of the average person. He can continue to bring in more victims. Oh, so maybe his wife isn't the worst judge of character. His financial acumen is way, way below average. In the end, his poor wife had to deal with the fallout and took the loss. That's true. But weren't they exposed by the paper? Couldn't you guys track down the money and help them recover their losses? Colleagues got involved some time ago and made multiple arrests, but the ringleader is a crafty one and immediately claimed that the perpetrators of the scams were temporary employees. Most importantly, he kept all their accounts completely separate. As a result, recovering the losses has proven extremely difficult. Is there nothing you can do about it? You can push things forward today. I've got the location of their possible hideout, and I'll be investigating it later. Oh, you found the lair. Marishi's phantom is more capable than you think. In the facts of this case, I now have reason to believe that Sir Arthur was stolen by the elegant tableware conference. It does sound very likely. It's best if you don't get certain of it. We'll know when we get there. Let's go. Bursting dinner knife. I am just in general curious about what this guy. I just can't believe it. Someone really take a camera to the Maison Gaston itself and simply strut about taking pictures of everyone and everything. It's ridiculous. Everyone should know that that is how secrets get leaked. It's common sense. If common sense was common, Mr. Ain, then the Maison Gaston could simply disband tomorrow. this, it's easier again. I say again, but honestly, that time we met them should have been the again. I should leave it to you. Spend time without me, just like that, and return to me before the weekend. Handle the expense receipts. Kirschop keeps hassling me about it. But Mr. Knight, who should I be looking for? You don't have an office specifically in charge of cameras. I trust your judgment. Hurry up and take care of this so we can each really enjoy the weekend. I'm gonna go take care of other things. Hop to it, kid. Yes, sir, Mr. Riolette. Riolette leaves in a leisurely manner. What you doing? Huh? Hello. It looks as though you're not a member of the staff here at the mission. Currently busy with official business. Should you have any inquiries, please ask. I should provide you with a chair and tea. Please have a seat, and I can buy you after. What's the big rush? It's actually a simple matter, but dealing with it is quite complicated. The office I work for has received notice instructing us to draft a letter to the other offices. The content was something like, staff are forbidden from bringing cameras into the Mission Gaston and taking pictures, except for work purposes, in order to avoid leaking secret information. Does telling me about the letter's contents constitute leaking secrets? No, certainly not. If anyone really had used a camera to take a photo of documents and it resulted in a leak, this would certainly be a confidential matter. However, maybe someone will use a camera to take pictures of documents in order to leak them. It's not a secret. After all, it's a possibility that everyone is aware of. It makes perfect sense. Think about it this way. If you're guarding a secret, then the secret you're guarding certainly cannot be revealed. The fact that you are guarding a secret itself may not be considered secret. After all, if even the fact that you are guarding a secret is considered a secret, then you will fall into an endless cycle of keeping the secret of keeping secrets. Your wording is an endless cycle. I'm curious as who's in charge of this matter. That is where this matter becomes complicated. There's no office in the entire Gaston that is directly in charge of managing cameras. Also, I know how to say camera like a normal person, but the K just makes me want to give it a hard K. Camera. Mr. Samesy says I should ask Mr. Gitano if their work is related to confidential matters, and that's why they should be the first to be made aware. Mr. Rotilli says I should ask DeFleur, as he's in charge of all matters related to the staff of the Mission Garçon. To rule that all staff of the Mission Gaston cannot bring cameras to work. You'll have to let them know. That's complicated. Why are there so many different people responsible for different things? Why are different people responsible for different things? That's called making sure that everyone has a proper workload. What happens if you can't remember? That's why he just carries a thick notepad. Even with the notes, I'm still not sure who I should look for now. Yes, it's confidential, but like you said, keeping the secret isn't confidential. It's involving personnel. Let's go look for DeFore. What I thought, but he's quite the explosive temper, and though he's quite reliable, his sharp tongue is sure to leave a mark. But he must be informed of this matter as soon as possible. Well, I guess you get to see yourselves, please, this way.
Leaving the Ministry of External Relations was definitely the right decision.
Let me guess, bad news? Sir, you're correct, it is not good news. To be precise, it is secret news. So it is. Very funny, isn't it? So what is this secret news? It explains the situation in detail. This is true, something like this could easily happen. After all, most of the staff here in the machine gun aren't very sensible of how confidential different documents are. People really ignore something that serious? Did nobody tell them about the security classification system? Well, thanks to Gaetano and his people. All the documents here are to be reviewed by them. They decide the security classification of the document and stamp it. Sounds like a a good system, right? But the folks in charge of reviewing the documents just came up with a truly ingenious way to save time. Just stamp secret on every single blasted document that comes their way. Last week, Essence went to the Opera Class for a speech and talked about recent performances. I remember it wasn't a long speech and lots of people were there. The text of the speech was even in the newspapers. Since the speech was given in front of everyone and everyone knows it already, how can something everyone knows be a secret? But no, even so, Gaetano just still has to classify it as a secret. Maybe. As if he classified the draft that had already been presented to the public as secret, but didn't bother with any of the previous versions. Essence never writes his own speeches. The entire text of every draft is written for him by someone else. The only changes he makes to the entire speech are to sign his name and change a few relevant adjectives. All those older manuscripts that he didn't edit, of course they'd be lying on Karsik's desk. Nobody cares. Gaetano actually cared about one iota secrets? Why doesn't he classify those as secrets too? If Gaetano actually cared one iota about protecting secrets, why didn't he classify those as secrets too? Perhaps it's a precautionary measure. Oh, come on, they just want to save time. The best way to protect secrets is to make absolutely every trivial little thing secret. That way nobody knows what the actual secrets that need protecting are. Not even them. Want to hide a glass of water? The best way is to dump it into a lake. Great plan. Nothing can ever go wrong. And if you want to hide a glass of Fanta, are you going to turn a whole lake into a lake of Fanta? Lake of Fanta? Everyone wants to go and swim in it. Fanta's really tasty, right? We'll get some for you in a bit. Really? It's a deal. No backsies. So, this document. Lumine, this is a matter that does concern personnel, so you've come to the right person. Before we can officially begin our work, we must know if it's a glass of water or a glass of Fanta we're holding. First, you must let Gaetano discern the security classification, just like I said before. As we're already old colleagues, that won't cause any trouble for you. Our office will absolutely support and assist this matter. Yours, so the file and lazily scrawls his name on the dotted line. Well, now go find Gaetano. This will affect all the staff, so I must go and inform the relevant personnel in advance. But Mr. Dufour walks off without looking back. Mr. Dufour. He positively fled. That's Mr. Dufour for you. Quick to anger, but quite clever. Nothing we can do now, but look for Gaetano. This way, please. I love that they're just here. And to think I'd meet you here, you little rascal. Mr. Gaetano, I was just looking for you. There's something you should know. Oh, what is it? I just finished reading today's Steenberg, and the Mission Gaston wasn't mentioned. Yes, this is a secret matter. Oh, now that's a rare sight. Someone besides a journalist now. Who can tell if something is secret or not? It explains the situation in detail. It appears Czar Dufour is an excellently diligent journalist. It's almost as if he charged into my office demanding to know the security classification of this document. Completely concur with his opinion. This matter certainly must be reviewed and classified first. The matter of camera security leaks is quite large and concerns the entire mission Gaston. If alone cannot assure the confidentiality, must go there first and allow them to review it, and once they are familiar with the matter, then we can proceed. For example, Karsik's. Well, but this order came down from Mr. Karsik's. Then it is even more important that he be aware that we are dealing with it. Come on, lad, let's go find. Wait, Mr. Gaston. Oh dear.
Cafeteria is excellent.
The confidential matter says it falls under your office's services. Well, in that case, we can keep affairs Can we keep affairs we handle confidential from you in the future, even if on personal related matters? Hey, those are two different things. Quit shifting the goalposts. Well, it's certainly not us to decide whether or not they're the same thing. It's like I've messed up things again. They're arguing. How do we get out of here? Adults arguing is scary. Gentlemen, calm down. There's no need to be upset over a trifling matter. This is no trifling matter, Rolodette. This is a matter of grave importance. The impacts the entire Maison Gaston. I dare not act rashly and decide it on my own. So it is. There's nothing trivial about There's nothing trivial at all about protecting our secrets. I don't think there's anyone in the whole Maison Gaston more suited to handling this matter than you. Please relax. Why must you gentlemen argue about who's in charge? As I see it, there's no need for anyone to be primarily responsible. You don't even need to coordinate. What? Huh? I fear I do not understand your meaning, Roulette. I do not quite follow your train of thought, Roulette. You are both gentlemen with a wealth of experience, and know that even with dealing with something know that when dealing with something complicated, we must first divide it into simple things. Responsibility of preventing people from leaking secrets using cameras should logically fall to Cateno, but he need not do anything extra, just continue catching leakers as before. For informing everyone the policy that cameras had to be brought into the Maison Gaston, this is a troubling task may fall to you four. Nobody else in the Maison Gaston can clarify the new policy to staff. We have no capability to enforce it. Nobody listens to us. You don't need to worry about that. Leave enforcement to Cateno. What you need to do is not notify, but propose. The bigger you print the proposal, the better. Put it at the entrance, and be sure to print the case of the last camera leak below it. That should be enough. Sounds exactly like before. How is this different from before? I don't understand Mr. Rosé in this way. I agree with this proposal. Excellent. It's very clean and clear. What? Proposal. Ha! That's easy. There, we've reached an accord. After it's the draft, I'll bring it to both of you to look over. Now let's each get back to work. I'll look over it for a moment, and they very sorry, Mr. Roulette. I really messed this up. Don't believe yourself. It's not your fault, at least not completely. Why did they suddenly accept your idea? I don't get it. I don't get it at all. Right, why did they suddenly stop arguing? They looked like they were about to start a brawl. Guys, you don't know what these two gentlemen truly care about. Do you think they simply don't want to take on extra work? Of course not. They simply didn't want any of their offices to get involved with their work, especially when they themselves would be held responsible. As long as you understand this, it's easy to remove the source of their discontent, and then they are quite willing to do the work. So basically, phrasing is the name of the game. Just phrase it so that everyone feels like just make sure that the phrasing is correct so that no one feels like someone else's problems are their problems. But your proposal, they still have to take responsibility. Continuing to do it, both experience experiences, and they both were painfully aware of some simple truth. In a large organization such as the Maison Gasson, everyone has to take some responsibility. That's the only way to make sure everything can continue to operate smoothly. You can negotiate the size of responsibility, but everyone must take part. If anyone refuses to do so, well, then they had best pray they never run into any trouble. Don't think too much on it, anyway. You'll come to understand all this someday. Right now, the most important thing to do is to go rewrite the proposal and bring it to me. Got it? Yes, Mr. Related. Another all-nighter. Guess you're call you. Health is important too. I know that, but forget it. No buts. Sometimes I wonder if there's a point in all this work. I for these documents, chat, run errands day in, day out. As an objective observer, Zoran, what are your thoughts? Further observation required, citizen. Fine. Perhaps you can give me an answer after you've observed it. If you're interested, come here tomorrow. We'll talk again then. I have been, drowning in the sea of work. Tell me, an objective observer, what's the point of it all? Purpose of work. It was today, and now it's tomorrow.
Water comes in many flavors to the discerning palate. Mondstadt's water is crisp and pure, while water from Liyue has an enduring
Traveler, it's nice to see you. You don't look so good. Your bags under your eyes, and it seems like you need to just take a break. I can't rest. I stayed up all night writing drafts, but none were good enough. It's time for yet another rewrite. If you have any official business who you requires my assistance with, please pull a chair. You're Mr. Roulette. Perhaps even he has coffee. I must get back to writing. No, you losing to my dear colleagues is certainly not formal enough.
These newcomers are full of enthusiasm.
Traveler, good. Glad to see you came back for another visit. Coffee? Now that you mention it, why were none of you surprised to see me here before? Yeah, I wanted to ask you, but those guys are so loud and Paimon didn't dare talk about anything else. And I thought I was going to be kicked out. Why? No need to worry. The guards let you in, so why would we take it upon ourselves to chase you out? This is an example of clear delegation of authority and responsibility. Hello, traveler. I'm Simini. This is a pleasure to meet you. Hello, and you are? He used to work in the courts as an assistant secretary. Due to some rather messy circumstances, he was transferred back to the Maison Gaston. In his logic and precise deductions, you were able to find solutions to many previously intraceable problems. Please, it's a bit much. I merely transferred over my previous work experience and used the value of certain things to infer the importance of matters related to them. In practice, countless matters that cannot be precisely measured will crop up in the course of work. In these cases, applying Roulette's well-developed axioms of human interaction is a great assistance. And that means what now? But simply, when dealing with work, someone is quite skilled in considering all sides and their states. Like everyone makes everyone feel like they're important. It's all like balancing scales. If the balancing scales is simply impossible, well, then I can tip the scales with the weight of words. And yeah, it seems to be working hard. Can you help him? Yeah, it seems like he's about to pass out. Half almost walk sooner or later. Should I help Luna write the document? He will not remember this lesson. His head and heart are filled with idealistic fantasies about working in the Mission Ghost. Fantasies are for the young, not for Genshineers. I simply don't know how to write those documents. Quite direct. Alright, so what business brings you here? Tell me, and I'll see if I can. It suddenly runs over in a panic. Oh, alas, all is doom and ruin. Miss Roy, do you have any spare keycaps for the typewriter? So I was typing, I suddenly discovered that the keycap was missing, and I have no idea where it could have. Do you already have a look nearby? Maybe it fell off into the ground. Stuck in a book or sound switching documents? Did you already check those possibilities? Means in a pen holder in your sleeve. Or in your hair or in a teacup? I've looked everywhere, even in my pockets and shoe bottoms. I searched all over and it's nowhere to be found. Well, then you can go off for anyway, see if you have any spares with things like keycaps. And she is the only one you need to file a request with. You should just go buy one himself, shouldn't I take so? Hey dear Luna, do you really want to spend your own money? Typewriter and its keycaps are public property and the property of the Maison Gaston. Filling an application is a proper procedure. It really doesn't cost much. It's not a matter of how much, it's a matter of authority and responsibility. Comparing the public property of the Gaston should be paid for by the public accounts of the Maison Gaston. If you pay for it with your private funds and do not file a claim for reimbursement, then when expenses are audited at the end of the year, it will be unclear where the money came from. Fine, I'll go find Canary right now. Is even paying for things this annoying? It's quite actually normal around here. Please, this way. Let's go find Cornelia. Like, he's like, dude is just like, everything's so complicated. I'm just like, but it makes sense. The person who does the one thing does their one thing. Like, everyone just has their things that they need to do. She's the person who's in charge of finances, or if not in charge of finances, then in charge of replacing broken items or purchasing new items. Like I get where that it can be a lot of a lot of work can be a lot, but I'm just like, I'm confused where like he's crossing wires. This all seems so simple and straightforward. Hello, Miss Anya. How may I help you? Do you have spare keycaps for the typewriter? Excuse me? My typewriter is missing a keycap, so I'd like to apply for a replacement. If there isn't one in stock, it would also reimburse the purchase of a new one. Dispensing a keycap. That shouldn't be a problem in principle. Sign your name here, please. Just write requesting reimbursement for replacing a keycap due to typewriter malfunction, and then sign your name and office. Oh, I can get the keycap today, right? I need to get back to work. So, yeah. Have you ever applied for reimbursement for the purchase of public property before? Reimbursement. The second, like, it goes, like, the name goes from down here to up here, you know it's gonna be one. Jesus. Being reimbursed for work expenses, not at all like you imagine. You can simply buy something in reimbursement, and you compile all the reimbursement receipts and documents on a monthly basis, create a summary report, and then submit everything to my allowance or approval at the end of the month. The process is related to the approval payment of salaries for the entire Mission Gasson. If the amount extends is too large, then the mission goes will even need to submit it to Monsieur Neuvillette himself for approval. Payments can only be officially sent after the review is complete and everything is signed. If you have any questions about a certain expense report, the staff member in question must submit a written report, and we're preparing to submit our first batch reports, which we shall do sometime in the next few days. I mean, if I'm unfortunate enough, I might require Mr. Neuvillette himself to sign off on the keycat reimbursement, such The rules, Mr. Egan. It's not that complicated. It just takes time. Since the total expenses for this are large indeed, he may very well be required to audit the reports. Considering that, wait, isn't that your Chief Justice? It is. Just kept on making a sign for it. Doesn't it feel right? Is there some other way? I think so too. After all, it's only a keycap, and we don't want to trouble him with it. That is true. There are other ways. Yes, you could go buy a keycap yourself first. Then I could provide you an official acknowledgement of debt in the public accounts. After the reimbursements have been processed and the payment completed, the amount owed will be paid to you directly from the public purse. Excellent. Let's see that. After all, keycaps doesn't cost much. I can pay for it. Please sign here, and you should write requesting reimbursement for replacing a keycap due to typo malfunction. Are you going to purchase a replacement from Miss Estella? Yes, indeed. Is anything wrong? Now take the IOU to Mr. Roosevelt to him to sign and take it to Miss Estelle to verify the purchase. Don't worry about that. Just hurry and buy your keycap. I'll take care of the rest. So much. You really are the best, Miss Cornelia. I'll go and buy it right now. Come on, traveler. It's time to leave. We are just a tag along for this guy's series of bureaucratic events. Like 100%, I can see how this would be exhausting. Needing to go the run around, talking to like 5 different people to get one matter like taken care of. Like 100% would be a thing. But like, I'm just like, oh, this chick. Yeah, I guess it would make sense that she is a crafter. What is it? You seem out of breath. Oh, please, I need a cue cap for a typewriter. You guys should have something here, right? Of course, but typewriters have so many different keys. Take a look and see which one you need a key cap for. Start farming your own, switching to key caps. This one is here. Here's the money. Thank you, Steph. Last time you said you'd like to go boating with me. And hey, yeah. It looks cute, but might cause stomach problems later. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 13. To be fair, we start at 4, so. This cap does not quite fit in with its counterparts already on the typewriter. Well, let's just make do. Alright, I just needed to turn off my brain for a moment from all that BS. Jesus Christ. Okay, we continue onward. We continue onward with this series of bureaucratic events. Right, now I can finally continue working. This proposal must be finished today. Thank you so much. When I have time, I'll certainly treat you to an excellent meal. Are you free tomorrow? Come find me here if you got the time. Wait for me to finish work, then we can all go to taste meal. Then I'll be waiting. Alright, I must work faster. Wait, what's the next sentence? I should have written everything down. It is today, and now it is tomorrow. This poor guy. He seems no less overstressed. Also, I love typewriters. They're so cool. Yeah. Yeah. Ah, what? Yes, I'm finished. I finished writing. Hey, it's just me. Did you finish writing it? Oh, it's you. I must have fallen asleep. Sorry. Roulette and Mr. Stern stayed with me half the night. With their guidance, I finally managed to finish the proposal. I was just too tired. I thought if I just closed my eyes for a bit. I never thought I'd sleep until now. You go find Mr. Thias first and have him stamp the proposal with the official seal of Monsieur and Gaston, and then take the proposal to Mr. Dufour for his stamp, and then we can begin officially printing it. Then we'll be done with this. It's not as complicated as before. Yeah. In any case, I've heard that Mr. Thias has introduced a brand new type of machine for fixing stamps. Say it's convenient, made with confidentiality in mind, and that they plan to use it throughout the entire Monsieur and Gaston. Oh boy, something new. Mr. Other gave me a key. Every department must use this key to activate the stamping machine. Anyway, it all sounds pretty formal and official. Take another nap. It looks like you can barely walk straight. It's just getting a document stamp, and there's that stamping machine to do it. There's no need to rush. No, we cannot afford any more delays. Let's go right away. Like you said, it's only stamp. Shouldn't take too much time. Look at this fancy stamping machine. Looks more like a hole punch. Yes, can you get my document stamped now? Yes, of course you can. Did you bring the key? And please sign here too. I thought we wouldn't need a sign now that we got the machine. Well, about that. The machine must still be operated by someone, so you still have to sign in, don't you? It's a guarantee. This machine is perfect for maintaining secrecy. Without a key, even I can't start it up. Put the documents there and make sure they are properly aligned, then insert the key into the keyhole. Is that an automatic stamping machine? It looks really ordinary. And like this, and just turn the key. Wait a second. Don't hold that pose. Don't move. I'll take a picture. Why do you want to take a photo? The first development of these machines is a car there's the document. This is fully specified that we must use a camera to make a record of everyone that came to get documents stamped. We need to have this document in the frame. Recently, someone said there's going to be a new document for me here at the Mission Gaston. This is addresses secret leaks through the cameras. I want to be the first one to make an example of. Drawing, let's go wait outside. If we're in the photo, maybe we'll get sucked into some kind of baloney involving leaked secrets. Kate Furley takes a picture. Okay, I've taken a photo. Please start up the machine. Turn the key already. Why isn't it responding? Impossible. I just repaired it. It can't be broken again already. This begins to inspect the machine. That's odd. There's nothing wrong with it. You can start the key and try again. Okay, here goes. He takes out the key, puts it back in, and the machine still doesn't move. Not working, guys. Think of something. If you didn't align the document properly, you need to fit the document to the markings. There are hidden trigger mechanisms inside. Does the document have anything to do with the machine not starting? Of course it does. Otherwise, how could the machine know there are documents waiting to be stamped? Is this not an automated machine after all? I'm not operating it manually. Oh, for the love of fine. I'll make sure it's properly aligned with all the markings. Takes out the document, puts it back. The machine still sits there silently. It's no good. It still isn't working. What could this be? The last it gave it a little smack and it started working properly again. Then I'll give it a whack. We have no choice but try it. And close to the point we have to start to prayer and fix it. Sure, we can still pray, can't we? Lightly tap the machine. The machine replies you with a complete sentence. With complete silence. Apply a bit more oomph into this tap. The machine seems like it's too lazy to even care about your efforts. Smack it so hard, its later iterations will feel it. The machine breaks its silence and lets out a rusty, annoyed sound as though a very sleepy person just fell out of bed. Oh, what's that sound? It's a Paimon. The machine completely broke down. And then, as if the machine sleepily found its slippers and stumbled over to turn on the light, it begins to operate with a whirl and a clank. Is it finally working? Oh dear God, the auto stamper's warmed over. Oh, thank goodness. I was worried that it was just going to fade on. The auto stamper is well worn, but it works slowly and methodically. With several people on the brink of despair gazing at it intensely, the machine slowly drops the stamp downward, and with all the speed of an elderly tent tortoise clambering a cliff, the stamp, having taken its first step onto the paper, seems to stagger around on the document before meandering slowly about and finally sitting down to rest. Finally, the machine shivers and shudders and begins to slowly retract the stamp. Haha, I told you it would work. I truly don't understand what's so great about this machine. It's called automatic, but it's far slower than just doing it by hand. It's perfect for maintaining confidentiality and secrecy. Look around. Even if we wanted to, we couldn't take a stamp out and use it for our own private purposes without permission. We're not so smug, but this machine completely breaks down and Mr. Crescent isn't here either. What then? Well, it'll still be okay. I have a backup key. To open up this machine? No. To open up a box in Mr. Kerr's office, there's a backup stamp in there. Traveler, let's hurry up. I must bind and complete the document so we can deliver it to Mr. Defoe. I can't wait to be free of this nightmare. It truly is a series of bureaucratic events. Okay, well, stamps documented and bound to stable. All that's left to give to Mr. Farm. We can finally be done. Today I'm going to get a good night's sleep and forget all about this. Then I'll take the day off and go find a cell. Mr. Nina, do you have a moment? Yes, what is it? No, wait, did the reimbursement get approved so quickly? That it did not, but Monsieur Novelette sent someone to me and had me come ask you, why are you expensing a single keycap and not an entire typewriter? Because a single keycap fell off, that's all. Why would we need to expense an entire new typewriter? No, that does make sense. Perhaps, but our list of items eligible for reimbursement includes typewriters, not individual keycaps. As such, keycaps are a brand new payment item. Therefore, we must submit a written document to Monsieur Novelette to explain in detail why you're expensing that single keycap. Why does it feel like some kind of bad joke, but not actual government business? Seems kind of ridiculous. So you want me to write a separate report to the Chief Justice explaining how I lost a single keycap? Monsieur Conrad said it was a request from Monsieur Neverlight himself. As if the Monsieur Conrad says everything is a request from Monsieur himself. But no one dares test the waters and see if it's actually the truth. Come now, calm down and listen to me. As a Castaner, the Monsieur Augusta orders from the Chief Justice are imperative, carrying out a full weight of administration simply put, you have no choice but to write him. Not this isn't a bad thing, you know, but you can use the chance to show off your handwriting to him. Not everyone gets a chance to make a separate report to him. But uh-oh. Hello, friends, good news. We just caught someone leak a secret to the camera red-handed. Sterling example of negative behavior that we shall include in the proposal. As for this criminal who knew that law, who knew the law yet unknowingly violated is in fact the very person who reminded everyone not to use cameras, least to expose secrets, Mr. Crescent. Him? It's because of him. It's because of him that Anuia was up all night writing the proposal, and now he's been caught breaking the rule first, no less. He used a camera to take multiple photos of his office and then disperse them to reporters. And the photos included his own minutes from meetings, and the public has now discovered the contents of minutes. That the contents of the minutes are wisely different from what he said in his previous speeches. Rumors are swelling like mad, and it appears that Mr. Croissant's office is about to become the biggest joke in Fontaine. Again. Wait a minute. What do minutes have to do with his speech? Most all the contents of the speech were agreed upon in meetings recently, but worded by those minutes, of course they are related. So why are they so different? Well, it's actually quite normal. The purpose of the meetings in the minutes is to tell us exactly what content cannot appear in the speech. Croissant himself hasn't the foggiest notion of what he's got to say, and he doesn't even have his own ideas, but he's completely relying on that being reminded by his subordinates. So where's Mr. Carsanks now? He's waiting investigation in my office, after all, not only to leak secret documents, but he also caused quite the storm in the city. I think he may have to stay in there for a while. What about my document? If I finish writing it, it's all stamped and ready. Hey, now, it's okay. You wrote it, it'll get sent out eventually. Wasn't a waste. Calm down. Please relax, there's always a way. Nune, are you there? Mr. Sunia, you're finally here. Please help me think of something. Don't talk about that now. Your keycap, have you already expensed it? Think I even have to write a report to Mr. Oh, crap. Take a look. Is this the keycap? Where did you find it? Under my desk, just as the cleaning staff was sweeping, they accidentally swept it over. Someone saw it and put it on my desk. It was a keycap for my own typewriter. First, I put it away, but today I took a look and realized it was my typewriter wasn't missing a single keycap, so this nightmare, will it end? Knowing what really is the meaning behind my work. And he falls to the ground in a faint. Aww. Inuna. And he's rushed to the doctor. It's always the new folk. It was my fault. If only I found the keycap earlier, things wouldn't have turned out like this. How's this issue about the keycap? Hello? Right, everything's a complete mess, and I didn't even know what to do. Down in DeFore have also just vanished. What's going on with these guys anyway? And he cares about the meaning of his work. Ugh, that kid's always thinking about those types of things. The point of work, such a grand topic, can't easily be explained in just a few words. You only heap more pressure on yourself by constantly worrying about such issues. Well, do you know the answer then? No, I've never even considered it. I just work. As for me, while I do think about it now and then, I have my own way to deal with stress. If you really want to find the answer, perhaps we could find some time to talk more. But right now, I've got to buy some fruit and go see you. Now that the main matter, and now that's the main matter. And have no mistake, I'm also going to help you apply for sick leave. He really needs to rest. Great, we have to leave each of our tasks. That's the way to get things done. I'll see you later. Is it? Oh, that's weird. Where did I put this sickly form? You know, I can see why he wouldn't really remember us. Really. Anywho, let's get back to the missing steam bird. The mystery of the missing bird. Oh? What? Huh. Very interesting. Huh, so their base is underwater? It must go down. How unfortunate. In the Curve's current condition, I would guess it didn't get wet, but it seems you have no choice in this. That's the last time. How's Curve? He's already 30 and his core and other components are all starting to get old. That's so kind of young, isn't it? Not for a machine. 30 is not young. Yes, it is. Aww. We're here. See, sure, a lot of them in there. What should we do? Charge in and beat them up and make them fast? Don't be so violent, Paimon. They're already frightened and on the edge. They might destroy the evidence if we give them another scare. Shoot, sneak in first, find the evidence, and then beat them up. Do we have to beat them up? Oh, it's such a small place, so a fight is inevitable anyway. Fine, and is it possible to distract them? There must be something here that we can use. Curve, hide, and wait here for us. You're too big to not get spotted. Just come over once we're done. As you wish. Yep, and figure out how to lure them away. Part of the moisture has seeped into the motherboard. Motherboard temperature is below warning line. Core functionality 19%. This bear keeps pulling it up from a safe distance. Warning, supposed to start trigger intruder alert. Uh-oh, that was a trap. If Paimon hides inside and makes noise, then you guys can look for clues while they come and investigate. Think that'll work? Yeah, sure, give it a try. Let's squeeze it in, and once the rest are well, she starts shaking the chest. There, bud. I was way too dumb. Chicken legs, someone cooking? Adding some seasoning to put them to sleep after the meal, or we can do something else to drive them away. Nice idea. Check your bag for any useful seasoning. Hope everyone has a feeling at least super effective. How did you put that in there to insult to my culinary talents? Yeah, it is. You mad till you end up making a very significant contribution to your fine, certainly. That's really fine, let's hide and see what happens. Once chow time is sounded, the entire elegant tableware conference starts gulping down the food with the extra seasoning. It doesn't take long before one by one subtle changes begin to appear on their faces and they start running towards the exit with their hands clenching their stomachs. See, they're experiencing the powers of personified, just like I said. Incredible. I can go curve. Let's search the Oh, just gave them all food poisoning. Oh, what's this? What's going on there? Who is she? Who is she? Yellowed portrait of a girl. Okay, responding. Failed to retrieve information. You failed. Cover database won't respond without having relevant information. Right? Water get inside. Let's put it away for now. I'll have her take a look later. Looks white. Search for more evidence. Chicken legs. Never rolling around a table scattered in a messy yet charming pile right for the table. Table knife, just like the one left outside the sink. Diary of a Valiant Struggle. Taking the boot order the fruit, I was really down in the dumps. Luckily, I joined the group, so I'm feeling a little better. This new operation's a little different from the last one. Let's go. Crafty belly fruit. My brother, you're always my thoughts. I can't believe the higher ups sent Cal Lily to hunt you down just for the formula of that stupid potion. I guess you're the palmetto luck now, huh? Don't worry, I made a big ruckus in the order of the fruit in your defense. They may have kicked me out over it, but I've got no regrets. I only hope that your soul can rest in peace. No one else knows this, but I've also put lots of belly fruits in my new home to remember you by. Looks like only 4 of the 5 great operations of the order of fruits now remain. Finally received my first mission to get money off some guy named Rosher. That old dog's got no shame feeding pays tits like that. I went out there and socked him twice before he coughed up a pile of junk. Anything in there that looked like it could be worth anything was this locket. Looks like a woman's surely nice wife, right? Unbelievable. Who in their right mind would marry a girl like that? Seems like something happened today. Directors 2 through 41 were all taken away. Supposedly, the Steambird blew the lid off our business. It got in the mirror. She knows Phantom involved. Luckily, I'm new, so I'm safe for now, but I don't get it. Aren't we just in the regular old cutlery business? Whatever. Doesn't matter. Pay the boss's kindness. My first order of business is pay that paper a little visit. Originally planned to tear them a new one. The boss says that we should keep a low profile for now. I guess I'll start with that dumb bird at the door then. A knife through that bird's head should send the message. The other directors were taken away. I'll go to the boss after the job's done and tell him what I've done. He'll be so happy, I might even give me a promotion. Let's go. Terrible person. Who cooked this garp? Who cooked today? I'll kill. Ugh. Find him and kill him. Boss. Boss. I'll immediately. Ugh. I'll go find the cook. And the agent right here. This agent right here is today's chef. Who's gonna kill me? These phantom agents. How did you get in here? Don't think you've got time to worry about that right now. We've obtained evidence of your crimes. Evidence, but officer, all of them were temporary workers, and didn't you arrest them already? Working on another case right now. They're all suspects who plot to get revenge against the Steamberg by stealing Sir Arthur. Paper impossible. I never held any grudges for them. In fact, I even wanted to thank them for pointing out the flaws in our business model. You're good with words, but what will you do once we show you this? See, Director 42 admitted in their diary. You fool, didn't I tell you to keep a low profile for now? But boss, are we supposed to lie down and take it when they've been bullying us like this? Mercy's Phantom Officer, with all due respect, this fool is just a temporary employee. He hasn't even passed his probation period since he's suspected of breaking the law and committing a crime. I have no choice but to fire him in the spirit of justice. How much longer are you planning on using that same old trick? Fire me? Why, boss? Didn't you just say earlier that I'm the only one here who's always been loyal to you? Who are you and what are you talking about? You're fired. We have nothing to do with each other from now on. Take him away, honored agency's all yours. Boss, you betrayed me. Ugh, you dirty double-timing dog. I'll take you down with me.
Suffocate! Suffocate!
Step right up.
Okay, we're fighting everyone. Yeah?
Suffocate!
Over here! Surprise!
Test subject.
Get in gear. Frost is coming. Now disappear.
Fury! Silence!
This is the most interesting fight ever. Ouch, ouch, you blithering idiot. How dare you go against me? You filthy traitor smut. You can't stop me. Alright, that's enough. Just play nicely now, won't you? Hurry up and fess up first, Sir Arthur. Hey, cut it out, Shorty. I'm not on your side either, unless you're willing to do me a favor. Let me convict this traitor, backstabbing thief of felony and make the rest of his life living hell, then I'll try my best to cooperate with you. With America's fans, never negotiates with criminals. Of the evidence we already have, the quality of his rest of life won't be too different from what you're hoping for. Huh? Don't do that. So, are you gonna come clean now? Alright, fine, I'll tell you everything. Didn't actually take Sir Arthur. I know it's strange, but someone got to it before me, so I just stuck the knife there as a warning. Huh? It wasn't there. You're lying, right? You got this curve, yeah, how's your time shine? No anomalies detected, Mr. Red. What? It really wasn't this redhead. So, did you see anything at the scene? I saw a really smelly drunk lying on the ground, just like that. All I want to say is, sure, right? No one else? If it's no one, you're gonna have to guess someone you cut short the trail or following. You have to take responsibility for it. You just make things very difficult for me. You can do it, Mr. Interpret Valerie Albury. You even fought back against your own boss. Fine, you're right. Let me think it over for a moment. Director 42, can I say something? What? You have any leads? Oh, I don't? Just then, wait a minute. Can't you see that I'm racking my brains right now? Got it. Just remember something. I went to the floor of Cornwallis and started with a locksmith because I needed help to break into the paper's office at night and wreak havoc. Didn't you know I ran into someone who was also trying to find a way to sneak into the paper? Who was it? What was their name? I don't know, but it was just like a member of the Fatui. Fatui? Them again? Justice may be absent, but the Fatui never are. What did he do after that? But I know I'm not some sewer stenographer. I'm certain he's the one who stole Sir Arthur. Oh, but every certainty of yours has been proven wrong so far. Certainly different with this time. Do you remember? There were 4 pairs of footprints on the scene. There were 4 suspects at most. Fatui is the 4th suspect. What if it wasn't him? Can't look down at me. I bet my uniform on, alright? If I'm wrong again, I'll quit and stay home. Calm down, alright? Let's not be too hasty. Hey, Redhead. Can you find that guy? Why don't you just try your luck with the... Bye? He's right there. Just if he really is there, he won't be difficult to spot. The dude just ran off. You can just barely see him. This criminal's back first and head over to home. Don't forget your promise. You better pick that 2-time train and pin him to the wall. Don't worry, neither of you is going anywhere. Wait, where is he? Where'd the boss go? Here, just a minute. Snuck off in that direction while you're distracted. What? You say something sooner. Well, I intended to, but you kind of saw me, didn't you? Sneaking gun. Darn it, you knew his life would be a living hell. He fled. How about you go and get him? Let you go? You think curve? Some analysis. Mr. Buller's dead. He's telling you the truth. And let's get going. Redhead, don't disappoint us. Don't worry, I'll give you my word as a man. Oh, there, he's just gonna let him go, just like that. Why would that? If someone deceives another, shouldn't we support the victim in getting their revenge? I know it's like to feel angry after being checked. Oh, Curve, we should be taking note of this. Yes, you wish I reported the behavioral Polish stat of ever involved in my live learning module. Let's not waste some time here. Our primary objective is to take the other back to America's Phantom and escort the criminals back to America's Phantom. I don't trust you immediately rush to the hunting grounds of the other suspect. Jesus Christ. Our work is never done. You're here. So, to bring the goods. what's the story, chum? An underdog story? Good. Who are you? Shoot, I gotta get out of here. Oh, we already exchanged catchphrases just now. Gotta get that. Hurry, don't let him get away. Finally caught you. Why'd you run like that? That was exhausting. Stop chasing after me. I haven't done anything wrong. Why'd you run if you're innocent? That won't hold up in court. Why don't you tell me what crimes I've committed, huh? Stole Sir Arthur. Hey, I didn't steal that. Quite certain someone stole it now, aren't we? Aw, crud. Don't even think about trying to whiz away at this. You know you've been looking for a way to sneak into the paper's office. Get my uniform and take a look at you. Are you trying to cause an international crisis? Do you want to say bye-bye to your life? Wait, that's serious. No, after I complete the mission, I'll be able to retire early. Don't be like this. Why don't you marry making this piece easier for me, It's a cool thing, and it's the same. Your life for a month, and when you sit down to eat, you look across and see me. Everything on, I'll be your chaperone. For every travel photo you take, I'll be there too. Smile. No, stop. That's enough. Don't terrify me like that. I'll come clean, alright? It's not like it's a secret anyway. From Bullard, a peripheral intelligence officer. What peripheral means is that I'm not very important. It's like locating a research base belonging to a scientist known as Mosso Lombroso. Mosso Lombroso? Isn't that Dr. Mosso? You've heard of him too. He passed away some 30 years ago, and his research base is said to obtain valuable information. What does this have to do with the Steambird? Because Dr. Mosso's death is linked to the Steambird. I'm sure the paper knows something. It's linked to the paper? Correct. That's why I contacted one of the editors, Jenk, hoping to get the inside scoop. The editor who was arguing with the Charles Guard. Would he reveal the papers inside the body? Same small gift you got. The paper recently exposed the elegant tableware conference cameras that provided the details of their crimes. Wow, so you did that. You're really amazing, huh? Thank you. I may only be peripheral personnel, but I'm one of the better ones. Anyway, in the exclusive report. To be fair, he doesn't have a mask on. That does scream not that important. This report gave Jack's reputation quite a boost, but when I contacted him again, he said he had nothing to repay him with. Utterly despicable. That's why you decided to begin? Indeed, but I noticed something odd when I got there. That night, the signature Steambird at the door was gone. It vanished before he arrived. Ugh, not again. Right, and there was an envelope and left on his pedestal. Acting on my instincts, the intelligence officer, I opened the envelope. To my surprise, it was full of threats. What the envelope is that scene? How can you sneak a peek at someone else's letter? That's up to you. Luckily, you kept it with me. Please help yourself. Also, his death 30 years ago is still in my mind whenever I think of your papers. They're intentionally passed off falsehoods as truth. I simply cannot suspect my indignation. As such, I have taken Sir's Arthur Cat. Await your papers' sincerest repentance. Issue a public apology and surrender to Mosso's wishes. Should you continue to spin a web of lies that obfuscates the truth, I will be left with no choice but to slay the Steambird, Crow, or Blackbird. I'm the one who signed it. Crow or Blackbird is the criminal you're looking for. Really, people, really. If I'm mistaking it, the inheritance mentioned here is probably Dr. Mosso's research base. The paper definitely knows something. Later on, I put out some feelers in my circles, hoping this Crow or Blackbird would be willing to meet with me if she's in the same line of work that is. Worst case scenario, we can work together. Even if that fails, they don't want to raise any alarms, as it would only disturb my work. As it turns out, we're the only ones who showed up. Lord, it seems you made a mistake again, huh? Oh Lord, what's wrong? Harv, tell me this guy's lying. Biological indicators detected to be normal. Mr. Bullard is telling the truth. Darn it, you peripheral, why aren't you the culprit? Lost me my uniform. Calm down, told Harv. We weren't serious. Don't pay it any mind. But I mind. I was serious. I care about whether I'm useful. I said I would figure it out from among the 4 suspects. None of them was the culprit. I guess I'm just completely useless. And Chief, and your phrase was right to ask for your help. So just take off this uniform and leave. An information detective, Agent Tulligard, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambird's fantasy column, just like editor Jack suggested. That's not comforting in the least. Wouldn't it be better to just name Mr. Bullard the criminal? At least that might make Sir feel better. Ahem. Miss Paimon are suggesting that I lie. Can lies be a source of comfort? It doesn't count as a lie. Paimon means that when you're comforting someone, sincerity is what counts. For example, when Paimon is worried about getting away from me, too many slimes during might say Paimon is still be cute even if she gets mad or something about. I know, I would feel sorry for the slimes. Yes, no. What? Are you really that concerned about slimes? Enough. Curve can only analyze biological data. Can't understand all that. Forget it. You can go, Bullard. Thank you so much. Huh? Dead cards. You, Paima, and Zorwing. I know you two are both amazing and tenacious. I'm just a stupid piece of deadwood that's always rolling downhill, finding new lows. I'll break it even the slightest touch. I'm sorry, but from here on out, I'll just leave everything up to you. I'd like to buy mother eat dinner one last time tonight. We'll go at a nice fancy place like Hotel de Bourg. You won't have to eat the trash I make. My Paimon hates rural dinners. Or tossed some sense into her. Agent Delegard, I suggest you reconsider writing for the Steambird's fantasy column. Alright, that's enough. I really think it's true. Anyway, I'll see all of you at the hotel tomorrow tonight. No. So a straightforward person might still feel so sudden. Was today really that bad? Probably wasn't about. Alright, let's get some rest. I was quite tired after so much. Bullard has been in the service again. Before when he arrived here, Arthur was our meeting. Actually, before... The merchant said he would use the rocks to make some kind of new accessories. Yes. How far along is he with that, though? You have time. Let's go and back and check. Ah, it's you two, the ones who sold me those gemstones. Ah, you said something about turning them into pretty accessories the last we met. How's that going? I can't wait to see how they turned out. About that, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. Huh? I really wanted to inlay the gemstones, sure, but the ore is far too hard to polish by hand in any detail. And even the worst part, who could have imagined that after being cut and polished, the ore would lose all its original glow? In a way, they're not suitable for crafting at all. Oh, I didn't expect things to turn out like this. I generally thought that the stones would be useful in some way. Useful, you say? Well, it certainly isn't useless. It places a mechanical clock on the counter while speaking. This new mechanical clock, it was made using that very ore. About to blame myself for misjudging the ore and going to just get rid of it. Then some clocksmiths came by and saw the scraps left over from processing attempts. Since the ore was so durable, they took some with them and used it to make components for their clocks. The surprise discovered that thanks to the ore's high resistance to abrasion, its superior materials traditionally used for moving components for the clocks. That's talk about making some lemonade. Like, truly, honestly, that's a compliment. Yeah, might only be pretty in some circumstances, but your durability can help give you new life. If they're used to make clocks, the supply shipments would need to be even more reliable. Well, we contact Puka directly. She's about Puka and the ore veins. I see, that's truly a happy coincidence. The project clock was created using the latest waterproof clam-style design. In other words, it was intended for magazine use from the very start. In case, could you bring this prototype to Miss Puka and explain the situation to her? After all, I've never done business with Melusine before. If Miss Puka could provide us with a stable supply, we'd be able to establish a whole new production line. Be sure to personally visit her in the future. It would be a good idea to implement Melusine aesthetics into future clock designs. Sounds like it'll benefit Puka too if you succeed. Oh, this could be a great opportunity for Puka to try her own gemstone factory. I'm counting on you. Timepiece made by using special materials. You're such a sweet, snuggly kitty. Yeah, off. I need you. Come on. Oreo. Don't you dare not step up, Oreo. Continue to search for the bird. Hotel de Bird. Hotel de Bird. Aha. Dog. Hmm. Come on, it's Arwing. Good evening. You're closed. You haven't resigned already, have you? No, not just yet. I took off my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter. So, do I look good in these? Well, not bad at all. Much better. Even your voice sounds gentler. This must be the right life for me, since I can't do anything well. It's best not to do anything at all. Stop thinking like that. Just so happens to be a really tricky case. This isn't just a case. Have you heard of Fontaine's Occubus? That's how we get to Fontaine. You must have taken the Clementine line, right? Avail is the tour guide there. Eveline is in charge of the Nava line. So I used to be a tour guide too. As a guide on the third line, the Collis line, I used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute. But service was suspended due to the incident. Oh, he used to be a tour guide. That's awesome. Not awesome at all. Tour guides aren't exactly the elite. Being assigned as tour guide was what happens when you're bad at being an agent. Oh, so you returned to the Marriage Phantom because the line stopped operating? Not quite. I was laid off due to complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. They said my voice grates like a crow. Couldn't accept it. Oh, I didn't mean the complaints. I couldn't accept that they told me I was doing well to my face, and they clearly had a problem with me. But you know a secret. Editor Jack was the first to complain that I sounded like a crow. Such a no wonder you were arguing with him back then. Knowing sort of gets it now. Stop doing stuff like that. Let's get the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. Hotel de Bois was recommended by the official tourist guide. I may not like it, but I think you might. Thanks, Tanakar. Should we wait for Curve? He's not here yet. It's fine. He doesn't need this kind of thing anyway. He just wants to record Hotel de Bois data in his live learning module. Live learning module? Curve is really special. Yes, I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he'll go into hibernation mode soon. His body parts can be replaced, but not his core. Hibernate? Are you trying to say he'll stop moving forever? I'm really just completely useless, aren't I? Can't solve my cases as an agent. I get complaints as a tour guide, and let's not even talk about my attempts at making records. Now I can't even manage evidence properly. Did you speak out and try to get Curve repaired? No one but Dr. Moso can repair Curve. I just wanted him to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the Moso protocols. Moso protocols? Why? To create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding the lies in humanity. That's Verb's ultimate form. And say that a Fontainian scientist called Alan Gaton created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago. And also seemed to want to surpass that. I think we know that machine. Machine can look at that piece. See more. And the understanding lies makes something human. Humans have various reasons for lying with various funny things I created. One day, it means that he's no longer bound by his machine programming and has acquired human emotions. I'm out here investigating cases because I wanted to see how humans lie. I wanted to learn. And you definitely can't give up. Shouldn't we fight harder to give Curve more time? How? Dr. Moso is gone now. His research space is still out there. It must be manual something. Do everything already. Didn't find anything about the base. How about the newspaper? Would they have any leaks? Didn't fit to say something like that too? The guy's an amateur. Phantom doesn't know, then the newspaper certainly won't. You're just looking for excuses, Card. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? No one fails forever. If you've hit rock bottom, your only way is up. I've hit rock bottom? Yeah. You even took off your uniform. So I won't fail anymore. That's right, you absolutely will not fail again. In my humble analysis, Miss Paimon is lying. Hey, wait a sec, Curve. Couldn't you have just shown up a bit later? What's such lies have a chance to mold reality. What are you talking about, Curve? Lies mold reality? 30 years ago, Dr. Mosa and I performed our first public test in Hotel de Boer. At that time, there were only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter, who was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant de Boer will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel. It was just like Miss Paimon's statement, a lie based on sincerity. But today, as you can see, de Boer has exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think if the lie about de Boer became true, then the statement that Agent Totocard will not fail again has the possibility of becoming true. Shutting down the lie learning module. Curve was being a bit odd just now. What is he talking about? It's the lie learning module. It resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense. I doubt Curve's reliability. I think Curve has a point. Well, Paimon thinks some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving? It does. Ricard, are you going to give up just when Curve is showing signs of improvement? Well, can you please try that again? Say what? You've hit rock bottom. You absolutely will not fail again. Well, that's right, because you've already hit rock bottom. I get it. Then I'll try again, one more time. If Curve is still learning, then I'll have to help him. Now, Telecard really is like a child. Sometimes she gets moody so quickly, but also picks up just as quickly. Sounds like you, Pi. Is Paimon not mature enough? You're even shorter than Telecard. Oh, stop it with the chit-chat. Just take action at once. Since the newspaper might know something, let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep investigating the thief. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay as a suspect and create a crime scene? Might even find a break. Telecard's brain is working fast. Paimon likes the idea. Let's go to the same bird now. You're the smallest here, Paimon, so you'll be Kevin. I'll be Dirty Rifter. Mr. Bullard is here for Dr. Mosa, so Curve can be him. And all that's left is the redhead. Leave it to me. Alright, everyone get their roles so you can reenact the acts. Parent, act as the order of their arrival. Arrived to the scene first. Before he'd been to the scene of crime before, but when he arrives, you're the same timing that's the legend scene. Read it. Second. Scene the crime before, when he arrives, you're an active retaliation to yes. Saying that. All smelly drink is foul. Sure had been to the scene of crime before, and there it seems to be intact and untouched, but when he awoke, Arthur was gone. And Kevin had been to the crime before, but when he arrived, Arthur was already missing. All he saw on the scene was an old drunkard and a knife to defend himself. The drunkard, he grabbed the knife and fled. The button must have accidentally come off his clothing. Hypothesis correct. Incredible, Zorin is absolutely correct. I'm the first to arrive. Of course, you're a middle-aged man who's successful by life. I've been moving around here because I'm trying to get a job at the paper. One night, I drank a little and I remember, sir, I was sitting on this perch pedestal and got completely drunk later on. I fell asleep by the road, and then I am Bullard, the second suspect who arrived at the scene. I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't where it should be. So the real thief stole Arthur between the time of my arrival and Mr. Roth's falling asleep, and the culprit left a letter full of threats for the paper. Going on my intelligent officer's instincts, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene. After that, I'm up next. I'm Intrepid Verlbury, Director 42 of a criminal gang. I wanted revenge on the paper, so I planned to run Sir Arthur straight through. Sir Arthur was gone when I got there. I was furious, but there was nothing I could do. I just stabbed the knife through the pedestal to scare them and left. It's finally Piemonster, and I'm Kevin, a problem child. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to spread the word that my dad's a big fat weasel. Sir Arthur is gone, and there's a knife in his favorite pedestal. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. I woke him, and that terrified me. I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice when a button got torn off my clothes. Hey, the smelly old man, the commotion, care woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. I looked at the paper's office and saw that Sir Arthur was missing. I was afraid of becoming a suspect, so I hurried back to my usual haunt of the dogs. Is everything that happened? Paimon thinks you reenacted it perfectly, but didn't miss anything. The threatening letter. I forgot about the letter since the person would have decided to use it. Others. You're right. We're still in the dark about this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. How could we have overlooked something so crucial? Some of you were too busy trying to console me. So sorry for being a jerk. Shouldn't think like that. Postcard. Haven't you read through Dr. Moses' case files? I should this one. Mentioned I forgot to tell you about its contents. Let's go over there to discuss. So it's close to the bay room. It feels weird to talk about it right outside the front door. Oh, it's perfect. I know why Mrs. Right. It actually stems from public opinion. Public opinion? Well, not long after the existence of Dr. Moses' lie detector was made public, the Steamberg published several articles on it and quickly drew the public attention. Relevant information retrieved, Moso exclusive behind the lies, Moso protocols to watch. Lie detector, a game of authority. We use special features like those to indicate widespread fear and worry among the general public. Soon the public opinion began to turn against Dr. Moso. They worried about them. For example, how to guarantee that a lie detector's output was credible. What would happen if the suspect in the trial isn't lying, but Curve says he is? Would Minister's injustice result? But if Curve's reliability can be guaranteed, then those concerns would evaporate. Relevant information retrieved. Current form. Lie detector, a game of authority. When using protocols to restrict authority, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but its ability to remain independent from outside authorities. As the article points out, Curve is just a machine, so what would happen if the people put their trust in Curve, yet someone could control Curve and use it to falsify results? So protocols are there to prevent that, right? Relevant information retrieved. Content from Moso Protocol to watch. It must be noted that as Moso protocols are man-made, there is a possibility of them being modified. This may prove to be a well-concealed trap. Oh, are they accusing of Dr. Moso of secretly tampering or leaving back doors? This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the Steamberg triggered its first outpouring of public opposition. Relevant information retrieved. Fish can't live in clear water. Reject. Goldfish World. Published by the Seven Nations Gazette. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector. Published by Short Anthologies. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector? Did Curve make a mistake? Now it's just a lie, of course. Curve was never involved in any case, much less misjudged one. But that's how public opinion works. And so it was all downhill from there for Dr. Moso. In the end, some even came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector a colourless scam, and the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain power to pass judgment over others. So they demanded the doctor be severely punished and the lie detector be destroyed. Aren't those accusations a little too seriously? Anyone even believe stuff like that? Many did. They were just all ordinary people, so how could they differentiate the truth from the lies when we don't have access to sufficient information to believe what others want us to believe? It just so happened that at the critical junction, the Steamberg did something huge. They provided evidence that shows Dr. Moso as having falsified results. The evidence was key to Dr. Moso's conviction. Evidence? Did Dr. Moso really deceive everyone? The doctor refused to admit it, of course, so he died defending himself in a duel. Only then did things start to calm down. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and the useless fake like Curve was soon forgotten. It was just left with the Marchese Fantôme as evidence. So is Curve the real deal or not? I think Curve is the real deal, and Dr. Moso is wrongly accused. And was the evidence presented by the paper falsified, or did they make a mistake? The person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper deliberately falsified those lies in search of a fame, profit, or something else. Oh, And there could be someone very close to Dr. Moses back for revenge. Probably definitely Ninja Zorwing if Zorwing was wrong like that. Ugh, I can't bear to think of that. Oh, the wait. I was gonna say the person in the locket. Was that Dr. Moso? Is that Dr. Moso's lock? I would click on the thing, but it's not there. Don't jinx me, Pie. But Dr. Moso passed away 30 years ago. Someone very close to him. I wonder if she's. Did you go see her then? Don't worry, she wasn't in charge of the big part. Who's Rocher? Like a child, so daughter, perhaps. I'm just taking a mini guess. Alright, she's trying to paper time. Don't think you're girl. It was a total information order. 5 minutes some time. Let's head home, get some rest, eat outside the paper tomorrow morning. There is a For a moment, I was like, why did I come over here so often? This. How's my reputation? My reputation's been changed so much in the last 2 regions that, like, I think I forgot. Harmony. And there's oh god, there are still so many. Yeah, no, basically I've just been doing bounties and requests. Like this is long since been maxed out. Huh. Oh. Anyway, we've been here for 2 hours. We've been here for 2 hours, and that's a completely different quest line. Per usual, though, there is always still so much to do.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of... Be sure to befriend them and cause them no harm.
It should be fine. I'm sure it'll get resolved.
Anywho, we've done plenty of adventuring for today, and I must be off. Until next time, my darlings. Bye.